Hey, this is Danita with Booty Bands. We're on day 13. Great job for making it this far. Today we're going to go into yoga to strengthen our legs. And the quote for today is, yoga is like life. It's a balance of holding on and also letting go. So really take a really good deep breath right now as we get into our Zen moment and we're able to really calm down and go into our warm-up. This is going to be a fun exercise because it's going to be challenging yet healing. So first we're going to do what they say is mountain pose. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw your toes together and your heels can be out. And from here you want to be light in your knees, open your palms, and I want you to take a really big deep breath right here. And exhale. Right here on the next one, I want you to inhale all the positivity in your life, everything that has great vibrations and good energy. And exhale any negative energy or anything that is not serving you right now. Go ahead and exhale that all out. One more of those, inhale. And exhale. Great job. Next we're going to go into volcano, so you can go ahead and bring your hands up into the air. Go ahead and get a good nice little arch into your back. So it's just going to be a comfortable arch, nothing crazy. Just go ahead and sway a little bit back and then bring it up. Keep your breathing going. Awesome. The next one we're going to go into is it's called garland pose. So you're going to go ahead and open your legs up a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Go ahead and bring your hands down into your chest and go ahead and squat low. Here what you want to do is you want to press your elbows against your knees. So you're really going into your hip flexors here. If you drive or if you have a sitting desk job or if you sit at home and watch television, this is going to be a great one for you because it's going to help with your low back pain as you really open up through those hip flexors. So go back into your deep breaths. Give me 3 deep breaths. Really inhale and exhale. Inhale and last one. If this one is all challenging for you and you needed a modification, you can always come up a little bit further here and press out with just your hands. So that can be a modification. All right, next we're going to go into pigeon pose for our last of our warm-up. So you're going to go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. You can bring one knee up. From here you want to make a 7 in front of you with that leg. So bring your foot out in front of you and go ahead and slide it up as you slide your back leg back. Now if you're in a modification, you can just be up like this and you'll stay there. For my advanced, go ahead and really draw that back leg back and you can bring your hands up. And then the last, you can bring your elbows down to the mat or even rest your forehead on the mat. So go ahead and take 3 deep breaths in this position. Awesome. Go ahead and press your hands into the mat and we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Again, keep inhaling positive and exhaling negative. Very important as you send good vibrations into your body as you're doing a workout today. Great. If you feel like you need to repeat any of those warm-ups, please do so. These warm-ups are really good because they help strengthen the knees as well as open up the hip flexors and in general just loosen you up for what we're going to do next. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to show you a modification with a chair for the first round so you can see how to first do it if you have a different level. I'm going to go into a low lunge for the first exercise. You're going to set your timer and you're going to sit here for 30 seconds. What we're really doing here is we're really challenging the muscles to stay in certain positions, and you're going to start to feel little tiny muscles all over your body shaking, and that's exactly what we want. We want to really challenge those legs to really start sculpting them and burning, so that way we're going to burn fat. So the first one was low lunge. The second one is warrior one. So notice that my front leg is in a 90-degree angle and my back leg has a little bit of a turn to my ankle. Make sure that you feel whatever is comfortable to you, but always keep thinking about drawing your belly button in, keeping a nice long spine and your shoulders dropped, and really focus on your breath. Great, the next one we're gonna go into is warrior two. So this one you just wanna have a gaze looking over your front fingertips. Again, keeping your shoulders down, really focus. You're gonna be probably feeling your legs right here. So as you can kind of see, I'm squirming a little bit, and that's because we're really challenging those muscles. If you need to, again, hold on to that chair for any balance in any of these modifications. And our last one is warrior three. Not last one, almost last one. Warrior three, so I am using the chair to help me balance here. This one you really want to try to make yourself parallel to the ground. So really bring that leg nice and high up. This is great because it's going to get you strength in your lower back, your glutes, and also that standing leg is probably shaking a lot right now. So that's why we're really gonna be strengthening and toning those legs. All right, so next we're gonna do chair pose. So this is our last one, and then we're gonna go on to our next leg. With chair pose, what I like to do again is always make sure that your spine is always nice and straight. So always look forward, keep your shoulders nice and low. Your tailbone you wanna make sure is tucked under, and to help me do that, I really tighten my belly button towards my spine. So really engage your core. My toes are together as my heels are a little bit open. And here again, I'm really challenging those legs as I'm trying to send most of my weight through those heels. So I'm feeling a lot into more of in my glutes as well as I'm sitting into that position. And then we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next leg again. So you're gonna repeat everything you just did, but now on the other side. Again, set your timer for 30 seconds. And now this is the high lunge. So I wanna show you the difference here. The high lunge is where your leg is up into the air. So if you're able to do this, great. If you're not, go ahead and just drop that back leg to the ground. And again, keep that front leg in a 90-degree angle, so that knee right above the ankle, and focus on your breathing. Awesome job. Twist that back leg. This is our warrior one. Keeping everything nice and relaxed. You got this. Stay with me. I know it's challenging. These poses look like they're easy, but if you're doing them with me, you definitely know that once that shake starts happening, we are in pain, but we're burning, and that's a good thing. We're strengthening our legs. Awesome. Again, this is our warrior two. If you can drop a little bit lower than this, that's good. If you are not able to, this is again our modification one, so stay right where you're at. Keep that shake going, try to stay in it as much as possible. Again, these are only for 30 seconds. Here's our warrior three. Awesome job. And again, we'll end with our chair pose. Awesome job. So stay with me as I take you through another round. Awesome, girls, let's get started with our high lunge. You can stay into your low lunge by just keeping your knee to the ground. Again, you want to make sure your hips are facing towards the mat. And the benefits here for a high lunge is it's going to open your groin and your hips, stretches and tone your legs, especially your thighs. It's going to strengthen your knees, your ankles, and your core. And it's also going to increase stamina. Things that I like about high lunge and even just yoga in general is it's therapeutic for indigestion, constipation, and sciatica. All right, next exercise is our Warrior One. Warrior One, again, you just want to keep your front leg in the 90 degree. The back leg, you want to press the outside part of the foot against the mat. And again, try to keep your hips facing forward and everything on your upper body relaxed. This is a great one for strengthening your entire body, energizing, and encourages good circulation and respiration. All right, girls, now we're going to go into Warrior Two. Warrior Two, the setup is you want to make sure that you are lengthening through your arms and really providing a good distance between your legs. I often see too much that the legs get too narrow through this, so really provide a good distance with your inner thighs. Your back leg is engaged as well as your front, so you want to make sure that you're definitely tightening and toning every muscle. And your gaze is over your front fingertips. This also is really, really good for just core strength and balance and has a lot of benefits, so stay with me. All right, now let's go ahead and move into Warrior Three. I do want to think more of progression, not perfection. So if you need to stay low, like I did at the beginning, please do so. I want you to progress into your fitness rather than think you need to be perfect. So you want to try to make your body parallel, and really as you're shaking through this move, just know that it is making you stronger. All right, here's our chair pose without the chair. So again, bringing your toes together, your heels can be loosely to whatever feels comfortable. Knees are pressed together. I'm gonna give you a different angle so you can see here too. My core is nicely tight as that brings my hips tucked in. Keep your spine always nice and straight through here. And things that chair poses, the benefits is it tones the leg muscles excellently. It strengthens the hip flexors, ankles, calves, and back. It also stretches the chest and shoulders, reduces symptoms of flat feet, and stimulates the heart, the diaphragm, and ab organs. All right, so if you started on your right leg with me before, let's go ahead and go into our left leg, and we're gonna repeat everything. So set your timer, 30 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Again, keep everything nice and elongated, your spine, breathing, your legs. Really reach and stretch as you're able to get the best benefits out of these workouts. If you are shaking through these and it seems a little bit unbearable to stay the 30 seconds, then what you can do is just straighten out your legs, stand up, shake it out, and then get back into it. So stay with me as we are gonna shake together. Woo! Great job, girls. We are done. So if you are a beginner, only do 2 to 3 of those. If you're advanced, try to do 3 to 4 of that whole entire routine. I'm going to go ahead and give you a few stretches here. This is your static stretches. This is for your hamstring. So keep that front leg a little bit slightly bent, and go ahead and just twist, rotate back and forth as you really get the full hamstring there. The next is a quad stretch. Quad is the front of your leg. So grab your shoelaces at the front part of your foot. Bring that knee to the other knee, and your biggest focus is pressing your hip forward to get a nice good stretch along the front of your leg. All right, this is a lateral lunge where I'm going to get a good nice stretch through my inner thigh. So if you need more of a modification, put your hands onto your leg and don't get as low. If you're advanced, then go ahead and drop all the way down to your mat. But this is where you should be feeling it on that straight leg and on the inner part of your leg. All right, so go ahead and repeat onto the other leg. Same thing. All right, great job, girls. Complete all of your stretches. I hope you feel great, and I'll see you on our next day.